Hey, Andy here from builderhottub.com. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to correctly size an overflow or spillover from your hot tub into your swimming pool. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so the inspiration for this video has come about with a conversation that I had with a very nice lady from the USA as she was having trouble with her brand new hot tub that spills over into her pool. And the results that she was seeing wasn't exactly what she expected, and she wanted to kind of talk through some potential solutions with me. So that's kind of where this video has come from. A spillover or overflow from a hot tub into a pool, when done correctly, looks absolutely amazing. Kind of like this one behind. This is a case study of mine. This was Danny in the USA, and he did this a couple of years back. If you're not familiar with it, you can check it out over at builderhottub.com in the case study section. However, if the overflow is not sized correctly, and there's those different variables that we'll take a look at shortly, you can have problems. And before we get onto those, always a great opportunity for me to say, please do subscribe to the channel, hit that notification icon to be notified when my videos go live. I do 2 long form videos just like this every single week, whole bunch of shorts, and everything on my channel focuses on DIY hot tubs, plunge pools, parts, and pretty much everything in between. So with that out the way, what can happen if the overflow isn't sized correctly? Well, firstly, you can have gapping in the water, and that gapping kind of looks like this. It's a break in the flow. It doesn't look particularly good. And it's because there's not enough water going over the particular opening that you have, or it's too high. And again, there's not enough water there to keep that flow up. What else can happen? Well, the water can choose to take a different route from the one that you want it to. So for example, here you can see that the water's actually going back on itself and then it's dripping down the wall. And that's because, again, there's just not enough flow for this particular opening on this spillover. And lastly, instead of a continuous flow of water, you can just have drips. It's pretty obvious it's going to happen if there's not enough flow. So how do we avoid all of these problems? Well, you've got to get the opening size, the height of the waterfall in this case, and the size of the pump with the correct flow. All of these need to be done and need to match. So you need to have a pump that is sized sufficiently for the amount of water that you need to push through the opening that's going to then overflow into the pool. Sounds pretty straightforward, however, it's very easy to get wrong. So what I've done, again, on the back of the conversation that I had this week, is I've actually created an online calculator. And you can see this behind me here, and I'll put a link to that underneath this video. So this calculator that I've created will allow you to put in your different variables, and not only will it tell you if your variables are too ambitious, but it will also give you the flow rates that you require, and it will make a suggestion for a pump size. And I do say it's just a suggestion because you should always go and check the flow rate for a particularly sized pump. So just because it's 2 horsepower doesn't mean it's going to have the same flow as the next 2 horsepower pump. So you should always check the flow rates with the manufacturer. So let's take a look at the calculator in action. You can put in your variables either in imperial inches, or you can put it in centimeters as well. You put in the size of the opening, you put in the height that the water is going to fall, and you also put in how much water, so the depth of water that you would like going over that edge. And then the calculator will calculate the flow rate that you require. And as you can see, if the flow rate is too ambitious, it will tell you that it's not possible and suggest that you change some of your variables. So you want to either make that opening smaller, the height lower, or the depth of water that's going to go over that edge shallower. So hopefully, if you stick to using the calculator before you go ahead and build a spillover hot tub into your pool, you won't have any issues, as the nice lady from the USA did this week. Link to the calculator, as I said, is underneath this video. As always, I appreciate the view. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video. If you've liked this video, please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next video.